power? Are we struggling with power at all here? Oh yeah, we are. Fuck, we are gonna have to activate this bad boy again. We really need this natural gas thing to come back online, right? 15 cycles, so we're gonna have to burn through a little bit of our coal just to keep power up. So these batteries are draining out. They're good. I think it's good to have a couple of batteries dotted around though as like a backup, right? It's not too bad. This thing is not receiving the natural gas that it needs to. In fact, I don't know how much oh look, we've created a vacuum in here. These pumps have just been pump has just pumped everything out of here. That's crazy. How much petroleum? We haven't made much, have we? And we have idle dupes too, right? We've got Dumbfist is just idle all the time. He's not allowed to leave the base. Is there anything that we can do in the base for Dumbfist? We could deconstruct this. You can start working on that. We wanted to make a shower room too, didn't we? We wanted to make it like down here. We'll make our showers out of gold.
You're doing great, Dad!
3 showers? With decorations all around them? I think that's fine, right? I think a bunch of showers. So we'll get granite pipes in here too. That's going to be a lot of extra piss for our big piss containers down here, right? The problem of carbon solves it with a farm of hatches. If you touch a soft one, you save the refinery. Okay, so hatches for coal, and then we can make carbon, right? We can make a couple of hatch farms. So we've got plenty of shit that we can feed them, like sandstone and stuff like that, right? Stuff that we don't really like care too much about. Mostly we're just using like granite and igneous rock and abyssalite now for building, right? So all the other stuff can just be consumed by hatches. Your manual generator hook up to battery and a light. Get your idols to run on it and it'll improve athletics. All right. So Dumbfist could potentially become super athletic by just running on a wheel hooked up to a light and powering that up all the time. I guess we'd have to change the priorities and stuff around so that other people didn't just get stuck in that loop, right? Okay, cool. That's a good idea. All right, so furniture-wise, let's get some blank canvases in here for Dumbfist to work on. We're going to have a very snazzy shower room when this is all said and done. And then we can move this shower out of here and put some decorations in here as well, right? Because it's not a very decorated room right now. The old bathroom. Okay, perfect. That's great. Oh, look at this. They're actually doing some of these gerbs now too, which is nice. It's good to get some of these gerbs done. It looks like 2 of them are coming out here to work on these gerbs especially. Oh no, they're picking up slime. Well, that's fine too. We kind of need them for the mushroom farms, right? What's the temperature like in here? 26 degrees and 26 degrees at the top. It's pretty good. It seems to have leveled out. It's not getting any hotter in there. I guess like a little bit of heat probably comes through like the airlock doors, but it goes up to 35, right, for mushrooms to stop growing. So we should be fine. So that's like our basic food source, and then everything else on top of that is just like what the fuck happened here? Did it just receive like a bit too much hydrogen? It needs 10 kilograms of gold to fix it. Your suits are getting wrong elemental damage, and one of them is broken. I know, I just saw it. You know, think about making a farm. You have a shiny Dreco. They are 150 free plastic if you skin it. I know, it takes forever, though. God, they take so fucking long to grow their scales and stuff. And it's a total pain in the ass, too, because you have to feed them mealwood on the one hand, which can't grow in hydrogen. And then they need to be basked in hydrogen for their scales to grow. It's a total pain in the butt. Not when we can just create like a fuck ton of petroleum and just make plastic that way. We can just get a bunch of those polymer presses up, cool them down, and then just whack out like a ton of plastic that way, right? It's probably better. We'll finish up some of these jobs and then we'll start on some industry. We have to like seal this off too because we don't want too much piss overflowing, right? But we're gonna process a good chunk of this to fill up this tank, so that's good too. You try not to backseat. I don't tell him to do something, just suggest options. Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with options. Like I'm not like that great at this game, so there's always stuff that I'm missing and stuff. So I don't mind. I don't consider it backseating. It's not too bad. The worst backseating obviously is when oh shit, what's this getting through here? Polluted oxygen. Ah, fuck. Did we leave like some... Ah, shit. Look. What is this? There's like a little... It's... Oh, it's clay. Something is in here is giving off polluted oxygen. This is why you gotta sweep up all your stuff, right? Okay, tell me if you see a fart bubble. Oh, it's here. What's this? There's something here. It is... Oh, it's polluted dirt. Ah, jeez. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Polluted dirt. Okay, what's the best way for us to get this? This gas reservoir is kind of in the way. I don't think we could build a ladder in front of this thing, can we? No. So we'd have to, like... ladder up to here. We can remove this. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the offender, don't worry. We can get rid of this one too. And then we're gonna get rid of this one, have the whole thing just drop down, and then plug the hole again. Luckily, there's just oxygen down here, so it should... We might get a little bit more damage, but hopefully not too much. So, God, fucking look at this. Is there another offender in there, or is it just that one? How much polluted oxygen does a piece of dirt give off? It seems like a lot, right? It's kind of crazy. Okay, we got to build that ladder because we're not going to be able to reach for that one bit. Alright, fine. We'll sort that out. That's fine. Ah, shit. That's why you always have to, like, clear the floor, especially, like, in vented chambers and stuff, right? You want to make sure that you get all this stuff. We had some piss water bottles in there at one point too, I think. But we got rid of those. But I must have just missed this polluted dirt. Son of a bitch. Getting ready to patch tomorrow. They'll drop their suits in any available dock, whether they're regular or jetpacks. Okay. How do you make the jetpacks? And where do the jetpacks work everywhere? Or do they only work in space? Can I use a jetpack, like, generally just to, like, fly up here, for example? Or is it just for, like, short jumps across, like, unreachable areas or whatever? I haven't really looked at any of the new stuff in the patch on the build that's available. I was just gonna wait for it to drop and then do it. You need a dock for them, alright. Shiny Drekos are so cute. That which is around your steam geyser gives you decoration for free. Alright, okay. So hang on, the one that's around here is giving me free decoration? I think those, like, shine bugs give you free decoration too, right? So these ones that are flying around in the base are giving me free decoration too, I think. But then we're losing a bunch because there's just so much crap on the floor in here. It'll eventually get cleared out. We'll clear it out eventually. And if it doesn't just naturally clear itself out, then obviously we'll just, like, get some jobs in to do it. This is going okay here. But I think for the most part, I think they're just coming out and collecting slime and taking it back, because I think we have slime, like, on a high priority to shift it into the containers. Which is not really a bad thing, actually. I mean, maybe we should have just, like, excavated all down here so that everything could have just dropped in instead, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. Liquid pipes. We can finally get rid of all of these liquid pipes here too. The piss water is not overflowing anymore. Oh, for fuck's sake, lover of sloths. Come on now. Why'd you build it from that side? That's crazy. You're nuts. She can't path over here either. What the hell? She's totally stuck. What are we making this out of? Is there like another way for you to go? Okay, look, we're just gonna have to like dig you down here so that you can get out of here. I mean, seriously. That's crazy. Okay, look, she can still plug it up before she leaves, though. Alright, nice. Alright, come on. Oh, lover of sloths cannot dig through that. Oh my god. I can't believe this. What are we making this out of? Gold? Ice? Polluted ice? What's this up here? Granite. She can't dig granite. For fuck's sake. Alright. Who's this? Alright, Mubinsky. Help her out. For the love of God. There. I don't think Mubinsky will build anything, though. Oh, Mubinsky. Okay, hang on a second. How can we do this? We could do it over here, right? We could do it like this. So she should be able to jump down and then... Okay, that's better. Fuck's sake. Oh, why would you build the... Why would you trap yourself inside like that? So stupid. Doesn't make any sense. Lover of sloths. It's been like a big investment too, right? Like she's got all the skills. She's like our mecha engineer. What if she died? We'd be screwed. That's a lot of piss, I know. We've stored up a tremendous amount of piss. It's crazy. Who mastered a job? It was Blake Dodge. All right, Blake Dodge, are you ready for this? Okay, Blake Dodge is gonna learn how to be a better architect, a better builder. Oh, finally these showers are going in too. This is good. All right, so we're gonna have a dedicated shower room so more people can shower, which is gonna, of course, give some more morale boosts as well. I think it's like +3 if they take a shower. So now that we have more of these, it just feeds into the system, which means we might get a little bit more piss in the tank, but that's okay. That piss needs to be treated because it's germy piss, as opposed to this clean piss. this tank is it's fine. All of this is clean piss. It's fine. That's exactly what we need. Just a lot of the cleanest piss you can find in town, right? Use airlock door to only allow Dumbfist in a room with a wheel. Oh, okay, we could do that. I mean, I think Dumbfist is fine. I feel better that there's somebody just at the base at all times. And then, you know, eventually he'll be able to go out and stuff. How many suits do we have? 7. Yeah, we only have 7. I mean, we could just add another suit. That'd be fine, right? But... ah, fuck it. Look it. Dumbfist can stay in the base and just eat his pickled meals and do all the decorating. We gotta do a lot of decorating still, so... oh, the decor bonus in there is already insanely good. So let's get some decorations in here too. I have to get some statues like out in the hallways and stuff. Should be fine. Decoration inside the shower room is not bad. It's pretty good. We can decorate up the kitchen as well, which will make this like a much more fun place to work. And then the decoration will come together in a major way once the okay, we should be able to do this first thing and then plug it up again, right? So we might take a little bit more elemental damage, But in the long run, it'll be better, right? Because right now, we are pumping polluted oxygen into the suits, which is no good. Deodorizer in the new tank until it gets built. What, in here? For all this polluted oxygen? I suppose so. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna... I was just gonna filter all this stuff out into space, but I guess it'll, like, slow the slime lung a little bit, right? Okay, I'll get 2 of them set up. Just for funsies. Just until we're ready to go. Okay, and then this job here, we'll put it on a priority 9, and then we'll replace it almost instantly. Okay, and put that on priority 9 too. Lover of sloths. There we go. Okay, that's good. I don't think we would have done too much damage to the chamber. So this is clay, but I don't think we should get any bad Wait, is there some coming out of here now too? Is there another fart bubble in the other chamber? Please say it ain't so. Or was that just like one last fart bubble from the other thing that we dropped out of there? I think it's fine now. I think it's looking pretty clean. There's no more farts going into the suits. Okay, perfect. Good. 12 cycles to go for this. Power levels are looking pretty good. These batteries are filling up at least. So that's with running 1 coal generator and 1 hydrogen generator. And then once these are both up and running, we'll be in better shape, right? 37 cycles before this bad boy goes up. But we should be good with this one until that happens. And then we'll have a whole bunch of extra natural gas pumping into here too. I wonder if we need to build 2 more of these. If we just pump this gas into here at the same time and then just sort of let it... Do you think we need to like store the natural gas elsewhere so that we get maximum output from these things? It'll fill up. These chambers are pretty big, but I don't know. Maybe it's like... It's worth thinking about, maybe. Well done for making past 300 cycles. Hey, no, it's not bad, eh? We're at cycle 311. We're pretty stable, too. It's good. Alright. There's plenty of stuff for Dumbfist to crack on with at the base while everybody else does stuff, right? Should be fine. Oh my god, it takes them forever to get up here. Maybe we should have just built like an easier way for them to get up here and do this work, right? Because we're going to have to run like pipes and stuff through here too, eventually. And I don't want to run... I want to run them straight. I don't want to run them all zigzagged and stuff down here. I think that'd be the worst. Ice is melting close to the base entrance. Polluted water. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff coming down here. And this stuff is melting here too, but we have some mesh tiles to deal with this stuff. This stuff all falls down into here, which is not the best. This polluted water is just going to get pooled down here. That's like the runoff for it, but at least it's not going into like the actual base, right? Who just mastered a job? It was Steampunk 360, the architect now. He's an architect. He's already mastered that. And that as well. So Steampunk 360, are you almost ready to move up? Have you mastered everything? Farmhand. General engineer. You won't do this. Oh yeah, you will do this. Okay. But he needs to move up in food, right, to be able to do this. Okay, we'll get you on rancher, and then we'll cancel this, and then let's get your food thing sorted out so that you're eating better food. So what are you eating right now? Steampunk 360. We don't want you eating this stuff anymore. You can... Actually, we don't want people eating muckroot either, do we? I don't think there's that much of it around. But we got plenty of food for these guys to eat. So they don't need to eat muckroot. We want to use up all the pickled meals. So people who haven't been, like, upgraded meal-wise. Okay, so Steampunk 360 is at the right morale rating right now. For the job that he's in. That's fine. And then some people are, like, well over it as well. Which is good. And that'll be because they're eating, like, the peppered breads and stuff. Hey, look at this. We're almost up here. We can almost pump all of this gas that we don't want out into outer space. We've done a pretty good job of pumping all this out. That's good. These pumps have done it. They've done a good job. And then a lot of this stuff will get pumped out and probably go into space. There's a whole bunch of natural gas pooling here that was stuck in this chamber. So that'll probably just make its way down here eventually, I would have thought. After we start excavating out more stuff. You have enough natural gas generation for 2 generators constantly, so you just need to store it. Each gas tank of 12 tiles equals 30 tiles of tank. Each gas tank of 12 tiles. You mean one of these things? 4, 12. 12 tiles. So are these a good way of storing gas? So instead of feeding directly into the generators, do we just want like a stack of gas tanks flowing down and then back up out into these? Replicate the hydrogen setup. Okay. So how many do we want? We want like 1, 2, 3, 4 to like have it evened out there. Okay, yeah, we can do that. That's fine. So let's go for abyssalite here at the bottom. These are 4, right? And then we'll have a tank there, and then they can get through to here still. So we'll mine this stuff out. And then we'll just need to mine out that. We'll probably need a ladder. Where's this piss water gonna go? Ah, fuck. This piss water. We need to like hollow this out a little bit too. We don't want this piss water leaking on top of where the mushrooms are, because if the piss water gets in here, it'll kill them. Woo woo! Okay, we'll make it so that this piss water can run off and get trapped into here. And then we'll do something with it after. We've got all of this. Oh my god, look at all of this fucking liquid dripping down here too. We're gonna have to hollow this out too. Start pooling some of this stuff together and then separating it out and stuff, right? So hopefully if this drops down here, it'll just go straight into here, right? There's only going to be a little bit of it too. Oh my god, look at this. Okay, so then we'd have to like... Okay, and then they can get back up there, right? It's just like a bit of a longer way. Ubinsky. What are you doing? You're so silly. Okay, we'll clear out some of this stuff too. That's a pretty good shout actually with those tanks, I think. That'll be pretty good. And then, so we can constantly store a ton of natural gas in the tanks and then just have the tanks output to the thing. Do we want 2 rows of tanks? We could maybe get 2 rows of tanks, right? Store as much of it as possible. Does that mean we're going to need to get a filter as well for each side? Which I think that's fine too. We can do that. Okay, perfect. Alright, so we want to start digging this out here too. You're a silly dupe. You are. Don't miss out on the Festival of the Lost. Ah, shit, yeah, I forgot about that. Man, I'm so fucking obsessed with this game right now. I haven't played anything else. Like, all I do is play this game. It's crazy. So good, though. It's really good. Polluted dirt is just chilling out here, too, when it should be stored, ideally, but... I mean, what can you do, right? If they don't want to store it. If they don't want to store it, they're just not going to store it, right? Son of a bitch. Okay, so we can build a ladder that goes up to here, and then we can mine out all of this crap here too. That we're using as a ledge to get to these further bits. Okay, so this is all more or less in hand. They just got to do the jobs. And this stuff will get dug out as well. So we're going to want to have gas reservoirs made out of iron, I guess. I can't put this here because I think this plant is in the way. It's drooping down. I think we can just do that and it'll do it. And then we got all of this gross water pooling down into here as well. Going all over our electrics and stuff. Not the best. Okay. We shouldn't be getting wrong element damage now because we got that polluted oxygen out of that chamber. And we have a new dupe available if we want it. It's 4 athletics with noodle arms. -5 athletics, anemic, and narcoleptic. Okay. Dumbfist is still the new dupe on the block. Nobody else has been accepted since. We're all traumatized. Hey, look, we're almost up here. Look, we're almost able to pump out our unwanted gases. We're getting close. We're getting to the point where it's gonna happen, right? It's definitely gonna happen. Okay, and then we can like mine this up too. Perfect. And then I guess we can deconstruct a bunch of this stuff, and then maybe this is not the best place to put our space telescope. Maybe we should put it over here where it's a bit more open. Because we'll probably have to delete a lot of this stuff with the sandbox mode thing as well, right? In fact, this is going to have to be dug up a little bit more to expose space. Or do we just like dig up like that? Make like a chamber up here. And then we see the space from there. It's hydrogen in there. They haven't started working on this pole either. And then we've got all this polluted water that's going to be coming down here too. Dripping down into... This is going to overflow soon. Jesus. So we're going to have to ladder down to here and start breaking into here, I think, so that this water can pool up again. Get rid of the shower in the bathroom and add decor and have your artist pick out up in the base. Yes, we will. We're going to remove this shower from here now. And then we're going to move it. We're going to plumb in a toilet on the side here and put decor right in the middle to make this nice and fancy. It's gonna be great. Okay, let's make this out of gold. We're gonna make a golden toilet. So we're gonna have 3 toilets in here, but it's gonna be reduced to 2 because we'll get rid of this one in the end, right? How's decor looking in here now? Oh, it's much better, isn't it? We've got some new paintings here and stuff. Let's go for some paintings in the middle here too. So that Dumbfist has a couple of jobs to do while he's just chilling in the base. Have they started on this again yet? Or are they still working on this crap? How come they can't get to this? Oh, because they haven't done... How is this unreachable when they can just come down here and build this, right? I don't understand that. That's crazy. Okay, well anyway, there's a whole bunch of jobs to do there. This food is decayed. Oh no. Are we not storing food in here? We're gonna, you know what? What's this on? 7th? Okay, I'm making another fridge. It's crazy. It's crazy, but we kind of need to. I don't want to ever run out of food, okay? I know we have a lot of calories stored, but still, come on. We're gonna have one dedicated to just mushrooms, right? I only need 726 more followers until we get to 300k. Wow. 300,000 people, of which, like, 298,000 of them don't even watch the stream. What a useful number to track, right? It's crazy. Yeah, my camera needs to be pointed down like 3 feet or 3 inches, because I'm like slouching. Look, why don't I sit up? Is that better? I should probably sit up anyway, right? I should probably sit up. No? Maybe? Mic cam. It's their loss. People. Animals. 298,000 chumps that aren't tuning in for this top quality broadcast from yours truly. God, they don't know what they're missing. Or maybe that's why they're not here. Maybe they do know what they're missing. And they're missing it on purpose, right? No? Maybe?
You're doing great, Dad!
I'm sure if you ask that mad cat, just say it. He'll make a best of Sips Live for you to put on your YouTube channel to bring people to the stream. Yeah, I'm sure he would actually. Yeah, maybe I should ask him. Can you do a best of thing for my YouTube channel that hasn't been updated in a year to get people back onto that YouTube channel that's been dead for a year so that they'll come to watch the stream? You know what? I'm fine. You know what? You 2,000 guys are the best guys, alright? All those other guys, not the best guys. You guys are the best, alright? It's like we've gained exclusivity over the years, right? It's cost us a lot though, but we've made it, right? The real guys, the best guys, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We culled out all of the weak ones. Heck yeah. That's exactly what we did. I don't know. I think like I've said many times that I prefer the pace of streaming, but the community side has been really good too, right? It's been a lot better. Art student, Dumbfist. All right, Dumbfist, are you ready for this? You have a morale of 9 and your expectations are 12, but you're gonna become the greatest artist that there ever was. We're also gonna have to put you on a new diet. Dumbfist, the new guy, has to go on a better diet straight away, which is kind of crazy, right? Bristleberry, lice loaf, and mushroom. Are we ever gonna have lice loaf? Probably not, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so no more pickled onions for you, Dumbfist. Only the good shit from now on. Whatever we have in storage, that might just be fried mushrooms, but you know what? I'd rather eat fried mushrooms every day for the rest of my life than eat a worm that's been fried. I think that's gross. I think that's really gross. So this is gonna be fried mushrooms in here, right? Only. So that we don't have a bunch of fried mushrooms sitting on the ground going bad. So we got a steady supply of mushrooms being farmed at all times, which is pretty good. Maybe we could automate that as well. Save dupes having to spend like a lot of time fertilizing and harvesting and stuff. I think we could. I think we'd have to change these chambers around though, and we'd have to flood more chambers with CO2, which is not a problem. But the way that the auto sweepers work is we need to put them like 2 up. But then they have a certain range, right? And they can't be obstructed. So we'd have to have them hovering like above here. And then we'd be able to potentially fertilize the farm tiles with slime. So we'd have like a conveyor belt of slime coming in here, giving off polluted oxygen the whole way. And then potentially even giving off polluted oxygen inside the chamber as well. So I don't know. Maybe we don't automate mushrooms. I think sleet wheat we could automate for sure though, and pinch of pepper nuts as well. I think we could probably automate because I think we need polluted water, which we have tons of. We could potentially have hot polluted water too, right? For pinch of pepper nuts, and then we need to keep the chamber that they're in at a certain temperature, like 50 degrees or so. So maybe we, instead of like insulating, maybe we build it like around here and we can absorb some of the heat from this, because like around here is like perfect, this area here. So if we had like thermally like if we used like obsidian or something like that, right, to allow it to like soak up the heat around it and keep the inside of the room nice and hot too, that would be good. Is that how it works? It's like the opposite of an insulator? No. Can you play this seed with only one dupe and a bunch of automation only? I don't know. I think automation has its limits. There's liquid chlorine in here. Fucking liquid chlorine. -30. I've never seen liquid chlorine before. That's crazy. Christ, now we can use this liquid chlorine for our pools and stuff, right? It's bleach. I think granite has the highest thermal mass. So just straight up granite. Okay. Well, we got plenty of it. Fuck me. Fuck me, do we have a lot of it. Most of it is sitting in our base as well. Which is crazy, right? Alright, so decor is looking a lot better. This third toilet can go now, and then we can get some paintings set up in here. Dumbfist has decided to use this bathroom for the last time, because tomorrow it'll be deconstructed. So vitals-wise, Dumbfist is above his morale rating, which is good. That means that he probably ate something. His last cycle's decor average is +3. He's socialized. He's in a barracks. He's a duplicant. Ate in the Great Hall. Used the washroom and had a poor meal, which is, I guess, what? I think he ate a fried mushroom, but it's enough to put him over the top, so that's fine. And then they get some morale boosts from having showers. Look, look at 3 dudes having a shower together, examining each other's like dicks and balls, saying like, "Hey, where'd you get that dick and balls from? I wish I had one like that," and so on and so forth, right? Let's empty this pipe. Let's deconstruct these pipes to help with the decor in here, and then let's go for some granite blank canvases in here too. We'll get some nice new masterpieces up and running. All right, and we now are storing a whole bunch of extra fried mushrooms as well, which is pretty good. These jobs are getting done finally. That's nice. So let's go for these. We'll make them out of iron. I want to put this one in here too. And then we'll probably do something like similar on this side, but we have to like drain this out somewhere, right? Maybe we like pool a bunch of this shit together and then just pump it out. Start collecting some of this polluted water, which is at a decent temperature. It's like 30 degrees. We can use that for like our pinch of pepper nuts. We should really start working on some plastic soon too. Start stockpiling it. I have a whole bunch of petroleum here. The polymer presses don't use up that much energy. They're like 240 watts, I think. So we could try to get a couple of them going. On this power grid, we should be fine. It's just when we start adding like a lot of like, if we added like smelters and like other stuff, then we would probably run out of power. We'd probably need to like have some better energy production, I think. Why did you watch fucking FIFA? When did I watch it? I don't know. Why did I? I don't know. What is the brown mineral thing to the right of the space ladder, 2/3 of the way up, with little mushrooms around its base? This thing here, it's a chlorine gas vent. Or are you talking about something else? This stuff here, sandstone. The mushrooms. Those are the only brown things I see to the right of the ladder, 2/3 of the way up. Sandstone, or is this dirt? There's some dirt here too, and some phosphorite. I think it's just dirt. What's this? What's naphtha? Naphtha. What is this? Naphtha. Naphtha. Liquid naphtha. So it's from sour gas. Turns into a solid at -50 degrees, and it'll turn into sour gas at 538 degrees. It's distilled hydrocarbon mixture produced from the burning of plastic. Weird. And it's here. Kind of in space. Hey, we've almost busted through, guys. We're almost at the top here. We busted through up here already, too, but this is where we're gonna, like, vent out all of our unwanted gases, right? Naphtha is what's in a Zippo. Nice. Did not know that. Now, the more that you find out every single day, right? How come this is unreachable? It should be reachable from either of these, right? This is reachable. So they should be doing that pretty soon. This is coming along a little bit better now. They're getting some of this done. I think they're spending a lot of time going back with the slime, and that's alright though. It's not super efficient, but to be fair, we've got these guys working in like 3 different sites at once, so the labor is gonna get spread out a little bit, right? Dumbfist managed to finish one of his bathroom portraits, which is nice as well. Good job. Look at the decor rating in here now. Look at the decor around the base is actually getting quite good. Like, we've got these empty rooms here. We're gonna have to get this hydrogen out of here eventually as well, but we're not in a mad rush for that. Nobody's really, like, too bothered by it. Yuck. Look at these droopy dongers. Look at these. Ugh. Oh, shit. This is really pooling up in here now, isn't it? Okay, let's start digging some of this out so that we can make this pool a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, we can go all the way up here like this. And then we're gonna collect up all of the stuff that's melting in here. And we're gonna receive a bunch of this as well. But then there's probably capacity down there to receive some of these other pools and stuff too, right? So that should be fine. And then we have some water here that we have to find a place for. We can maybe just mix it into here. The research telescope, does it need, what does it take into it? Oxygen and glass. Right, okay. So it needs to have oxygen pumped into it, and then 120 watts of power and a duplicate. Plus, it also needs to be able to see clearly into space as well, right? So we'd have to remove like a bunch of this stuff. There's a whole bunch of obsidian drywall in here. I guess we want to deconstruct all this, right? Some of it we can't, so we'll have to delete it in Sandbox. Because there's no point in having this at the top here, right? There's an electronic display here. It's a shame you can't deconstruct this stuff and put it in your base. Make your base look cooler. Maybe they'll add that in like a later update or something. I don't know. Have I done The Witcher 3? No, I got close to the end, I think, and then I haven't played it since. I should really finish it at some point. Just make 1 petroleum generator and 4 polymer presses. 4 polymer presses will be enough, I think, yeah. Polymer presses, I think we're gonna have to build them in a either in an ice biome or near one of these AETNs, right? For cooling, because they get really hot. Polymer presses especially get hot. Like, I know other stuff does too, but polymer presses they get really hot real quick too. It's nuts. Can they not reach this? Oh yeah, I suppose they can't because this ladder's not here. Okay, we'll just add more jobs to the pile, because why not, right? And then I guess we're gonna get like a recreation room at some point too. There's a pacifist with +4 athletics, +5 cooking, +2 digging, and +3 kindness here that we could take in. His stress reaction is ugly crier. He's just gonna do ugly crying. He likes to cook and operate. So maybe we can train this guy up. We have space for another suit. So maybe we get this guy in. Alright, who wants this guy? We're gonna get him in. Viper. Alright, Viper, you got it. Viper 796. You're in, baby. This is you. Alright, perfect. Welcome to the crew. We're gonna get you on gopher duty to work on your agilities, right? Be good. Oh, I deconstructed the whatchamacallit. The atmosuit thing. Okay, Viper, is this you? Yeah, it is. Alright, he's got 4 agility, so you know, if we let him go out and do a couple of bits and pieces, his agility will just increase, right? It just means that now we'll have 2 people stuck in the base doing shit. Which is not too bad, because there's plenty of stuff to do in the actual base. There's a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be tidied up and crap, too. I mean, maybe we could, like... Maybe we could get them to, like, put some of this stuff... I don't know if we can. With maybe, like, auto-sweep it out or something? I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright, so what's this? Gas pipe made of abyssalite. So this is what is gonna go... Oh my god, this is fucking nightmare. Holy crap, this is the worst. So this isn't even hooked up right now. And that's full of oxygen too. Okay, so let's piece out all of this stuff. Look at all this very breathable gas. It's crazy, right? So we're gonna have to have a gas filter at the top here, right? For this one, we'll have a gas filter on each side, so that we filter out the gases just in case like other stuff gets in. Gas filter, perfect. We'll make it out of gold. Put it at the top here so that it goes directly in. And then everything else that it pumps out will just go into this gas death elevator that we're gonna build up to here, right? It's gonna be fine. When is this coming back online? 6 cycles, so we have to get this sorted out. We have to get this sorted out soon. Let's delete all of this stuff as well. We no longer need to pump this stuff down here, so all of this can go. And these can all go. They're not even powered or anything right now, I don't think. No, this isn't even powered. It's crazy. Okay, we'll reclaim back some of these resources as well. So we've just got all of these, like, things going nowhere. This is going nowhere as well. Okay, and then we can sort this out, right? So we'll make this gas pipe here. So this is gonna go down into here, like that, and then this is going to feed this side here, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so hopefully we'll just have a ton of natural gas stored in these containers, feeding these 2 generators, right? That'd be really good. Oxygen needs sorting. Yeah, we're gonna sort it. We're gonna filter it through here. What's this power grid on? 480. Okay, that's alright. Perfect. All right, so this is going to be natural gas. So the natural gas is going to come down directly into here. This is going to receive from the pump. And then the output here is going to go along here, right? So we'll have a gas bridge here for this. So this is a gas bridge. That's fine. All the way up, baby. We're gonna vent it out into space. Fuck it. We're doing it. It's happening. Okay, and then this can also come down here like so. And connect up to here too, right? Okay, perfect. And then here we can have another layer of this stuff if we need it, right? And then we can get up here and dig out some of this crap. Wow, everybody wants to work on these jobs. Look at Suro is out here. Everybody's out here working on these jobs. Good job, everybody. Why is this still unreachable? I don't get it. Ugh. Okay, there's much more space for water to pool in here now. So this is all coming down from up here.
You're doing great.
It's a bit of a mess, isn't it, when you're like dealing with a melting ice biome
for
and stuff?
39 hours. I think I am actually dying.
Wow.
BT Wobwobs. My username is pronounced VT Lefs cause I'm from Monteverde. If you catch my Tokyo drift lol wee oo choo choo bitch gimme dat gaff come loop someone date me help me.
Okay, VT Levs. VT Levs, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Get some sleep for Christ's sake. It's not good for you to stay awake that long, right? Oh, hang on a second. Is space exposed here? That's perfect. So now we can vent out with a high pressure gas vent, right? We'll make it out of gold. Venting into space, baby. And then what? Do we need to airlock it or not? Like, I don't know. Fucking airlock space. I guess maybe we kind of want to. We don't want space to all of a sudden open up and just suck out all of our hard-earned. But look, see, look, there's a vacuum here, and then look, there's a whole bunch of chlorine here that's not getting sucked out. So maybe it isn't just sucking stuff out. You need 120 decor for max morale. Also airlock below space. All right, fine. We'll airlock below space, I guess. No, empty that piss pool and build the ladder up into it so your dupes have less to travel to build the new gas chamber. They're almost done. They're almost done this. It's crazy. They've worked so long and so hard. And in the end, it mattered. Because look, they're doing it. They're doing it, Dad. They've done it. Okay. Let's pool this up a little bit in here. So we have to make sure that we dig out a nice little chamber here for it. That should do the trick, I think. And then they can still get up here to do these gerbs as well, right? And then we're gonna probably dig like some sort of like platform or something here so that we can get rid of these ladders so that we can run pipes directly through here to this. So we're gonna have another one of these here. We got all these jobs that need to be done. It looks like they've favored building all this first, which is okay, I guess. That's all right. Actually, space is like right here, right? Okay, good. We're gonna high pressure vent out into space. It's gonna be glorious. And we have to have this done within the next 5.4 cycles. All of these jobs need to be done. We got to get these tanks online and everything too. Very important work here. Everybody is just transporting slime instead, which is fine. What's my favorite type of pie? Shepherd's pie! I guess it's probably pumpkin pie, realistically. I think pumpkin pie is so delicious. It always reminds me of being a kid, too. It's like one of those things, right? You know, like things that remind you of being a kid? Like sometimes you hear like the DuckTales theme song, and that reminds you of being a kid. Well, for me, it's shepherd's pie all the way, baby. And also pumpkin pie as well. So we can jump over to there and do these, and we can jump over there and do these, and then we can get rid of this stuff. Which means that we can just deconstruct this as well. We got plenty of time to vent this room out. This isn't activating for another 30 cycles, so we'll do our best to vent it out, and then we'll hook it up so that the natural gas goes into the container. Actually, we'll have the whole setup, and then we'll let the filter this polluted oxygen out into space as well. We're gonna just get rid of all of our unwanted gas in space. If only it were that simple, right? If only we could do that in the real world. Man, imagine all of the unwanted gas on this Earth just being vented in. You know, what if they put it into like a balloon or something that was made out of a special material that could get through the atmosphere, but then after it's in space for a time, like remotely detonate it, and then you know, like what if like all of like, you know, like all of the emissions from cars and stuff like that, we just gather it up into a balloon and detonate it in space. That would be great, right? Maybe that's what we need to start working on. Maybe that's one for what's his face, for Elon Musk. Maybe somebody mention that to him, okay, and see what he thinks, and then maybe he can make that, you know, and then he can send like cars up on the balloons, and when they detonate, then there'll just be a whole bunch of Teslas floating around in space too, right? No? Mr. Ideas is back at it. There's plenty more where that came from as well. Just got a whole bank of great ideas here. Well, constantly working on my ideas.
You're doing great, Dad!
Who
Thanks.
wants my 28th gifted sub?
Officer Cop, thanks so much for the bits, man. Good to see you. Who wants the 20th gifted sub? I think Jacob wants it. He's been subbed for 3 years. He wants a new one. He wants another one. He wants to start. He wants an alt. My environmental ideas are Trump-like. Yeah, I know. There's got to be an easier way, though, right? There's got to be an easier way. All right, we're going to have to prioritize this stuff, I think. We're going to have to get this on priority. We have to get these jobs done. 9. Let's get these 9 as well. Let's get this bad boy on a 9 too. Let's get these bad boys on a 9. Perfect. Let's get these digging jobs on a 9 as well, and then we want to get all of these jobs on a 9 too, right?
You're doing great, Dad!
The poll is not so important. It's
I
just
can't
the-
even stop thinking about
thing.
Garfield. These disgusting fantasies of tongue in that oregano-scented butthole while John and Odie watch, of filling one's throat with lasagna-scented spunk. This desire toward Garfield.
Garf come. Thanks for that. Thanks for reigniting my passion for erotic Garfield comics. God, it's been a long time. So you just get out of the loop sometimes, you know? I just started, like, watching other stuff and whatever, and I forgot about my vast collection of Garfield porn. And now that you've reminded me with that generous donation and that TTS, I need to get back on that train. Man, John is so good at fucking Odie as well. It's insane in those comics, right? It's like it's an alternate universe to the Garfield that we all know and love. But in actual fact, it's become the replacement Garfield for me. The new pornographic Garfield is now the one that I know and love. I don't even like the original anymore.